What's up YouTube, it's Sneaker Dad and I'm back with another video after 5 years. Only been 5 years, not that long, right? And today we're going to be going over the Yeezy 350 V2 Boost Zyons. Alright, I'm actually a little late to the game. I kind of had these, but life been hectic. And you know, I always like to be first. But the shoe tube game, man, we got some young guys out here getting it in with the video, so I need to step my game up. I got a pair for y'all that will be releasing in September, supposedly. It might get pushed back, I don't know. And we'll be making a video on that probably today. But let's get into it. So, real quick, here's the box. I hate showing y'all this box because in these COVID days, all my stuff been coming smashed. This is actually pretty decent. Look at that. This is actually pretty decent. Y'all should see. Oh my. I got another pair of shoes. I could not even get the shoes. I had to just destroy the box. It was so smushed. Like somebody was just like, I hate my life, and just I don't know. I mean, just drop their whole body on the box. But anyway, so these are the Zyons. Not much to the tag. The box is the regular old Yeezy 350 box. So we'll move that to the side and let's get into the shoe. I really like this colorway. It's an old man colorway. It reminds me of big body floaty cars like Lincolns and Caprices. That's what it reminds me of, or really old vintage Bentleys. That's what this reminds me of. You can't really see it until it's in the sun, but this is like a mud red tan with hits of gray. It's trimmed in gray and little hits of gray in there as well. With this is not black. It's actually like a dark mud red, brown. Mud red is brown, but red too. And then you have like a real mud red going all throughout this thing. Mixed in with the tans and the grays for the upper, and then on the lower you got your mud red and your tan. Very nice, very classic in my opinion. Something you throw on. I would probably wear these to church if I went. All right, but let's start with the bottom. On the bottom you have a translucent gum sole. I won't get into all the nit-gritty. Well, maybe I will, because people don't really be going over that. You have your. It's not showing up. You have your Adidas here with the Adidas logo. You can't see it. Sorry about that. And then of course your Boost here. And then you got your Boost in the back. For the midsole we have a milky translucent white midsole. And one of the things I really like about the shoe is the fact that the bottom is gummy. Is a gum color. And you know, I just actually... Hold on, I just actually realized something. Oh snap! I realized something. Okay, look, I never realized this before, but this part, which is the outsole, we'll call it the outsole because it is the bottom. It goes through the bottom, right? This is the outsole. It goes all the way up. It is very, very grippy. It is very soft. And typically, when you have the translucent outsoles, they turn. We're gonna pause for a second. I had to pause. I want to turn my ISO down so y'all can kind of see more of the details without the glaring of the sun. So this is you know, with these translucent outsoles and midsoles, the Jordan 11 is classic or foam posits. You know, over time as you wear them, you don't really notice it, but every day those bad boys get a little more yellow, a little more PP yellow, a little brown, and they also become more rigid, they become less flexible, and they lose their grippiness. That is due to just the elements and the oxidation. Now, I just noticed as I was rubbing this bad boy like this, that while this is all grippy, the midsole is not. This is not that grippy. It's not grippy at all, actually. It's almost, it's a different material than this. And that, my friends, maybe one reason that this won't, hopefully it won't oxidize. At least I know for sure it will slow it down. So that is a very thoughtful detail. And I like the fact that he just made it gummy on the bottom because it's going to turn yellow anyway. So, you know, just make it a part of the design. So that was very well thought out. And if you ever wondered why these bad boys are always off center, because I used to wonder like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it off? That bothers me. But most people don't walk like this. They take steps like this. Because they, what my father used to call it? He used to call it slew foot. Slew foot, like that. You kind of walk at the angle and it wears down on the corner. So that's why this is off center like that, to catch your bounce. This is also a little spongier, a little bouncier. Like I said, it's pliable, so it gives you more bounce and spring. And that was just an excellent detail, reason why I really like Yeezy. So moving on, we have all of the classic things. You have your Adidas Yeezy in there. And if you've seen this online, I'm not gonna probably be able to hold it up like this. Let's see if I can zoom out. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to hold it up like that. But this is supposed to line up. It does if I kind of do it like this. Adidas Yeezy is supposed to line up with this line here, this stitch line. But none of my Yeezys do that. But online they do it. That gotta be Photoshop, because I ain't got one pair yet that do that. So anyway, going back up to the upper, let's talk about the pattern. The pattern here is much different than the originals, like the zebras, for example. This is more reminiscent of the Yeezy shells or the Cinders. The Cinders were very hard to see because of the color. But they have like a little checkered pattern here. And one thing about these is like very thin right here. But if you were to close your eyes, you can feel where it starts here, but you can't feel where it ends. Unlike the Cinders. The Cinders, I could feel where this ends. Same for the Yeezy shells. I can't feel where it ends. So even though they have the similar pattern, this is also much shorter. On the Cinders, it was like that much checkered pattern. But I can't feel where it ends. So there is a slight difference there. Another thing, going up to this, I will call this like a swoosh, this line, the Yeezy line. You know, this is translucent. You kind of see my finger in the background. Nope. You kind of see my fingers in the background. Now you really, oh, there you go. Ah, peekaboo. There it is. So this is translucent. I mean, what am I saying? It's see-through and it's totally net, which gives you some extra breathing for your feet. And going onto the upper, we have just a solid lace. They're not super thick. They're not super teeny either. It's like a mid-sized lace, the normal laces that come with. I can't say the normal ones because some of them I've had are a little bit thicker, it seems. Anyway, maybe it's the color. I'm looking at my Cinders right now and they seem to be a little thin. No, they're not. All right. They're just like medium-sized laces on, like you see on every 350. The line here, very different. If you take a look at that, it is a machine stitch, okay? And then if you look even closer, there's a stitch on the outside of the stitch that's more color matched. Now, this stitch is indeed brown. It's dark brown. It's not black. There is no black in the shoe, even though it looks like it, but it's very dark brown. It does not match this. It's dark brown stitch, and it's machined, not raised. And this is why I brought the zebras out. Not raised like the zebras. I think this was actually a good look for such a casual, classic, old man looking shoe. It extends all the way to the back, and another thing you might notice is there's no pull tab. It actually took me a minute to notice that, and I reached and was just like, where is the pull tab? So I know in an interview, Kanye West said that he was going moving towards a more functional shoe. And eventually he was going to get rid of laces. And I have something for you, some shoes, some 350s that don't have laces. But he's moving towards that. I think I mentioned that already. I don't know. That pretty much does it for the shoe. Let me give you guys a nice 360 because I've been talking. I haven't done the inside. So there you go. Boom. 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 And now it's time for an on foot. Alright, so a few things with the way the shoe fits. It's obviously very, very comfortable. When you walk, it's almost like you're in a moon bounce. They're so bouncy. But it's a lot firmer, so when you walk, you're not bouncing all the way up into the air. The other thing, the shoes fit true to size. Unless you have fat, flat bunions or wide feet, you can get the size that you normally wear. And I think that these fit better than other 350s because it doesn't have that big bulgy stitch going down the middle, so it gives your toes a lot more wiggle room. But I do have flat feet and wide feet, so I gotta half size up. And I also wear thick huff socks all the time, so the 10 fits perfect for me, and I typically wear 9.5, but the length of the shoe is really true to size. Either way, I don't think you really go wrong. Another thing that I thought was interesting with the shoe was how high I had to stand on my toes while I was walking. And if you see, the shoes actually give you 2 inches of lift. So for all you short people out there, if you're concerned about being short when you have these shoes on, don't be. These will give you 2 extra inches on your height. So there you have it. Those are the designs. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about them. I really like the shoe. Again, like I said, this is more my style, that more low-key, casual, but still stand out if you pay attention type of vibe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.